Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 12, 13, 15, 20. I don't know what it is of Breaking Rocks anymore. Obviously, this one is live like we have been usually, but for the first time, it's at night because of work schedules of Joshy, for example. That we're going to start doing stuff later in the day and in the evening, like the Drew That Games podcast on the gaming channel here on YouTube, this thing on this channel, and things like that. Now, typically, when I do a reaction to something, usually it's pre recorded, it's a part of the Drew React series on the channel, but I also wanted Desert Nord and Joshy to have their say in reacting to this music video by Tom MacDonald, Nova Rockafeller, Adam Calhoun, and Struggle Jennings. Shout out to all four of those artists. I certainly love all of you. Well, I'm not familiar with Adam, but Nova, Tom, and Struggle, I'm definitely familiar with. The only time I've seen Adam is in Tom videos so far, but it is what it is. But with that in mind, Joshy, are you seeing the feed now?
Yes.
Nord, are you seeing the feed, or have you already watched the video?
I've already watched the video.
Okay.
Actually, I have not seen the video. If you're asking me that, I have not watched the video.
Okay. So Josh is the only one of us that hasn't heard the song or seen the video. I've seen a lot of people's reactions. I've seen the video like several times already. So this is all going to be new to Joshy. So get ready for Joshy064's virgin eyes on this video, if you will, folks. But with that in mind, without any further ado, before I play it, I almost forgot. Please go check out the video on Tom MacDonald's YouTube channel. I'm not good at putting links and shit because anytime I try to do it, it does not fucking work. So I'm not going to waste my time. But like I'm saying here, go type in the search on YouTube, Tom MacDonald, in God We Trust. Go to his YouTube channel and watch the full video for yourself without three idiots on the internet talking about it. So with that in mind, everyone, without any further ado, Tom, Nova, Adam, Struggle, let's hear what you fine people have.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy. There's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied. It's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most will be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Because united we stand, divided they will defeat you.
So, 45 seconds in. Joshy, what are your thoughts on what's being said so far?
It's so true.
Yeah.
So far.
Because you have idiots on, let's just call it the SJW side of things, who will claim that they are Christian, praise Jesus, and all that, but at the same time, try to cancel you for praying, which means they're full of shit at that point. Nord?
Yeah, it follows Tom's usual point of people in the major media and people in pop culture being hypocrites about things. And when they get political, usually it's because they forget themselves and don't have their ego in check, mostly.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying the hypocrites don't exist on both sides, but
Well, of course.
Because they obviously do, but usually the loudest ones are coming from the left lately, is what I'm saying. So,
Yep.
So with that in mind, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna hit play and we're gonna keep going to what Nova is gonna be singing here next. Are you guys ready? I'll take that as a yes.
Parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they're lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
The man on the news is lying. We don't know who to trust, so in God we trust. Exactly.
Yep.
The one that created us is the one that has our best interests in heart, our Heavenly Father. Now, to those of you who watch this who don't believe in God, I'm not judging you for not believing. Just like I would hope that you won't judge us for believing in God. But as it is, I expect us to be talking about God quite a bit because the song is called "In God We Trust," folks. You're getting exactly at what is advertised here. But Nord, I'll throw it to you first. What's your thought here?
Yeah, I mean, it's all you can do. I mean, especially since now we've got ourselves another war on our hands. Truth is out the window, and so especially with the media and with people's online opinions, they decided to throw away objectivity for the sake of virtue, or at least in their own mind, self-satisfaction. And truth dies immediately whenever that happens. So naturally, when everyone's playing their asses off because they want to follow one line or the other of political logic, you're gonna have to cleave onto something that's true somewhere, and it isn't gonna be your fellow tweeter or your fellow MSN fan watcher.
Yeah, I will add this before I ask what Joshy thinks of the main chorus of the song here. I think we might have our new current theme song for Breaking Rocks in this one here, as far as I'm concerned. Especially the line of, "I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams." Because I was born in a small town in New England. As Joshy, I assume, was born in a small town too. Well, Nord. Yeah,
Can't really say that for me, but
yeah. If you're born in a major fucking city, but it is what it is. So you're a big city boy with big American dreams.
I mean,
That?
I agree with the sentiment. I agree with the sentiment of the video.
Yeah.
In that you cannot absorb what the culture and the mainstream is telling you while still having a conscience.
Yeah.
If you don't have a conscience or you're unaware of anything other than what you're told by them, and you trust them, it's a dark path, and it's a deep hole to fall in, and it's a bad place to find yourself.
Yeah.
And it is refreshing to see that there are some music artists out there that aren't that naive.
I do want to say this right now for anyone who will say in the comments, "Why are you pausing it so much?" Well, first of all, this is a reaction thing, first of all. It's going to happen, expect it, but I'm going to borrow a line from a reaction YouTuber that I follow, Nick the Actor, / as he says, his viewers call him Nick the Reactor because he does reactions. I'm going to borrow one of his lines. It's my channel, my rules. Don't like it. I'm not going to say don't watch it, but please watch it, but shut the fuck up. If you don't like how I'm doing it, here's an idea. You go start a YouTube video and you go do it your way. How about that? But with that in mind, shout out to Nick the Actor on YouTube. Go follow him for his Tom MacDonald reactions as well. But with that said, Joshy, did you give your thoughts so far, or are we ready to get back into the song?
That was a pretty good chorus, though. Like everything that he says is pretty spot on, and yeah.
Yeah. So I believe Adam is up next. So
The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you want to change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say is depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but liberals wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave. The man on the news says,
go back to the old days, home of the free, land of the brave. And I'm not sure what he was saying in that censored part, but I'm fairly certain he was saying I fucking hate liberals.
Yeah.
And I can't.
I was like wondered.
And I can't disagree with that at this point, considering that most liberals that I hear from, but that's the key word, most, not all, that I ever hear from go, racist. Meanwhile, from that side of the aisle, usually any racism is coming from that side. So when Adam went, you racist, that's all I need to say. Nord?
Yeah.
Sorry for the technical issues with the audio. That's been happening since before we went live, folks. Okay, Joshy, your thoughts while we wait for, see if we hear Nord again.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello?
Nord? All,
Really?
not really.
I can hear you barely.
So, Josh?
Yeah, it's good lyrics though. Like I like his lyrics that he just popped up though. I was like thinking like when he was like saying something, then all of a sudden he got like blurred out like with his word. I was like thinking, what is he trying to say? Like what you probably said was probably spot on. Or like
Yeah.
they censored it though, but yeah, but everything else that like he's saying about was like 100% pure.
The reason I'm saying what I think he's saying is because, as I said, this channel, this podcast is a free speech zone as far as I'm concerned. If we get thrown off the platform for it, fine, whatever. But the fact of the matter is we'll say what we need to say. So with that in mind, Nord, are you all right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you there.
Okay, good.
So your thoughts now?
I was just gonna say. I mean, it's par for the course. People are frustrated as hell at lies and deception, and the amount of what shall we say, fake opinion. people saying what they think they need to say instead of what they know is true.
And then there's also what I brought up or alluded to earlier of one side of the aisle calling the other racist when that side is acting more
Yeah.
racist than the other lately.
Well, sure, and that's what you call projection.
Yeah. They're projecting their own fucking problems on everyone else so they don't have to deal with them. But when it's time to stand before the throne of God, you'll deal with it then, folks. I'm just saying.
Yep.
We all will have to deal with everything we've done inside then. Every last one of us. But as it is, guys ready to get back into it?
Yeah.
Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave. Man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they're lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. Yeah. I see through all the illusions, refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Confidence the killer, your dreams execution. Cruel persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. It to lies, I'm being honest, just the time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we strapping up our armor. Each set a higher ground and drown in their trauma. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warriors that we're needing.
When struggle does his thing, I can't help but get a bit of tears in my eyes each and every time, because that man usually hits quite hard with some of his words, like be the warrior that we're needing. We're strapping up our armor, fighting on God's behalf, and things like that. And not to mention his voice sounding like that. That man's got a powerful fucking voice. And then add to it biblical, like, powerful words like he says there. Nord?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's a very potent message.
Josh?
Same here.
And also that line of, there will be revolution if we can't find resolutions. My death will be nirvana if I'm fighting for what I believe. And that's for freedom, in this case. That is what the mainstream media is trying to villainize. People who love their country so much that they're willing to die to keep it free. Anyone else want to add anything before we get to the last bit of the song?
No, I don't have anything else to add.
Josh?
Just that I think that everybody's tired of stuff, though. Like everything that's going on nowadays, just horrendous, and just that they scream at the top of their lungs. Just like I wish the world would actually change, like how it was like back in the 90s or early 2000s. How it was, like everybody was just combined together and whatnot. Though it's just nowadays, just nothing but everybody crying and whining, just stuff. Just trying to being like little 5-year-old brats, just trying to get their way. So.
And talking about going back to early 2000s, think about this aspect, and you guys know that my brain would go here eventually. The video games in the early 2000s were a hell of a lot fucking better than today, too. Overall, I mean.
There's you could say almost anything about. I mean, you could mention almost anything. Every aspect of society and daily life is an improvement over what we deal with today. So
Yeah. Which on that note, I will bring it up here. I'm actually glad that Dad is in heaven now, so he doesn't have to deal with this bullshit on planet Earth right now. And I'm
yeah.
and when I was pointing at the screen, I don't mean bullshit like this video. I mean the bullshit like what we're facing in society here in America right now, with all this crap.
Yeah.
This video and this song is fucking beautiful, and like I said, it's as far as I'm concerned, for the foreseeable future until something else comes along that fits with the times for us here on Breaking Rocks and on Drew That Entertainment. This is the theme song for Breaking Rocks at this point in time, as far as I'm concerned. So, with that in mind, any last minute thoughts before we get to the end of the song?
No.
All right, here we go.
I'm drowning in drama. So down for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warriors that we're needing. Man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
A video by Nova Rockafeller and album out now, The Brave, featuring Adam Calhoun and Tom MacDonald. If you haven't got it, go pick it up on hangovergang.com. I don't have it either, so I will pick that up at some point in the near future myself. But yeah, anything you guys want to say about that last chorus?
Or
I was just saying it's basically like the rest of the song. I mean, it goes right along.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of like what we already said. You know, it's a song made in frustration, but it's also a song made in celebration in a way.
And a song made to try to unify, not divide too.
More or less, sure. Yeah.
Well, to unify people of common sense. Let's put it that way.
Well, some people need a reminder of what bravery means because the word's been hijacked. You know, and then there's also people that talk a good game, but then when it comes right down to it, they pussify and don't do what's right.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's keyboard warriors or sunshine patriots, it's a real mess. Society is right now a real mess.
Yeah.
Josh? I was just in a big major mess right now. It's like I don't even know how the hell you got actually got into all right. Just I don't know. It seems like I don't know. It just seems like a dream state. Like how all of a sudden, like how everything is. The last election and now, like basically, it's just everything just turned around and everything's just like upside down and just I just want everything to turn back to normal how it was like a long time ago. I'm so sick and tired of just being like in this state right now. Not just a state, but just where we're at in our life right now. Everything.
Yeah. So on that note, Oh, yeah, this is episode 21 of Breaking Rocks. All right. So, so on that note, I think we'll wrap this up by going over what we've been up to today, if we've been doing anything outside of like normal work and whatnot. For me, I was live on Twitch earlier. I wrapped up playing through Mass Effect 2 in the Legendary Edition of the Mass Effect trilogy. Tomorrow I'll be starting Mass Effect 3 on Twitch tomorrow after work. Or at some point tomorrow. And then on Sunday, because Chunk the Punk decided to cash in 12,000 channel points and redeem it for requesting a 12-hour stream, I'll be doing that on Sunday, and that's going to be The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on Sunday for 12 hours.
Oh, Chunk beat me to the punch, because I almost had enough point.
So you were trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Not kill me. See me suffer to a degree, but I would only really be suffering if I had channel points for that said 12-hour stream and you decided the game. Then I know you guys would go, I want you to play 12 hours of Elden Ring. Yeah, fuck you too. I hate you too. Which is why I was never going to let you guys decide the fucking game. I was only going to let you guys decide if I was going to do a 12-hour stream again or not, which, if it were up to me, I wouldn't. But, because the last time I did it, I slept for 2 days, effectively, afterwards. But it is what it is. Hey, Red Hood.
Hello, Red Hood.
Once we're done here, feel free to go and watch this back, because we just wrapped up watching In God We Trust by Tom MacDonald, Nova Rockafeller, Adam Calhoun, and Struggle Jennings. And Joshy heard it for the first time. Desert Nord, I heard it for like the 100th time, I don't know. And then Nord probably for like the 7th or 8th time, I think, right? Okay. Nord's dead again.
Yeah, I said, yeah, can you hear me?
Well, we can now.
Okay.
But as I was saying, tomorrow, Witcher 3, fuck. That's Sunday for 12 hours, thanks to Chunk the Punk, who has decided to cash in the channel points on Twitch for me to do a 12-hour stream. And seeing as how I don't work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, that's this Sunday that I'm going to do that. But I'm also going to be doing a lot of streaming in the last couple of days anyway. Like, for example, this Friday, I'm actually going to be doing a stream on either YouTube or Twitch, which I normally don't do because I don't want to get in the way of like Friday Night Tights. But seeing as how I don't work this Friday and Saturday, I'm going to have a lot more time to do shit a lot sooner in the day than on Friday. So, but with that in mind, yeah. The only people that I trust are on this podcast, and I mean actually trust, that's Joshy, Nord, myself, and beyond that, God. Because I trust you guys to be here, and you guys usually are. But the only person that I truly trust with the world itself, well, that's our Heavenly Father, so. Because mankind has proven to be completely incompetent with society at this point. Anyone want to add to that?
Yeah, I would just say that, yeah, it's people are not good at organization.
And that's another thing that George Carlin brought up at one point. We're going to save the fucking planet. We haven't even figured out how to save ourselves first, and we're going to save the fucking planet. I'm getting tired of that shit. We are good to each other, and we're gonna save the fucking planet. This giant blue-green ball floating around in outer space. It's been here long before us, and it'll be here long after we're gone. I'm with George on that one. Josh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then we get us. That's short and to the point.
Yeah.
But on that note, what have you guys been up to?
Oh, yesterday I played a little bit of Guardians of the Galaxy. Got through another chapter. And just been working. So
I do know that right now, I think it's on the John Bartolo's YouTube channel. I think it is. They're doing a memorial stream for him. So it's probably why we only have Red Hood here, and I understand everyone's going to be over there doing that. So after we're done here, Red Hood, if you follow the John Bartolo YouTube channel or subscribe to it, go over there, go check out the stream dedicated that they're doing to John. Because yeah. Nord, do you want to add anything to that? I'm not sure if that's a no or if like your microphone's fucking up and we just can't hear you.
And can you hear me, Andy?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's been bad. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been doing anything out of the ordinary. I just, my usual. But hopefully I can at least get across that, I agree with most of what's been said here. So.
Yeah. Most? So you had a problem with something?
Well, no, you know what I mean. I always have my different takes on things and, certain feelings about things, but it's all right. It's difficult to know where things go from here. It really is.
Well, all I know is that I'm 99% sure all three of us are in agreement that we know where things should go. The only question is, will it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We know where it needs to go. We know how to get there. We just don't know if it will happen anytime soon. And when I say soon, I mean anything less than 3 years from now. So, but as it is, Joshy, are you going to do anything on Twitch again anytime soon?
I do. Oh, as of right now, I'm probably going to be playing Guardians of the Galaxy. If in the meantime, if I'm not on Guardians of the Galaxy, I might Cyberpunk, but I just pre-ordered the Tiny Tina's Wonderland today, so it comes out on the 24th. But I'm going to be out of town, so I'm not.
The
26th.
It says the 25th here, but I assume that that's that.
24th at 9 p.m. my time. I believe.
Yeah, that's where I figured you were going because I'm like 24th. Wait, hang on here, and then I thought I'm like, yeah, stuff comes out like at 11 p.m. my time, which is Central, so that makes sense.
So I'm going to be out of town for the 24th, 25th, and probably be home on the 6th.
So probably
26th or 27th, I'll probably go ahead and stream 19 because I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So, and like I was saying, tomorrow I'll be live. Friday, I will try to be live before Friday Night Tights, like starting probably like right after I get up. I'll stream for a couple hours, like 3 or 4 hours, and then I'll have breakfast at that point on Friday morning or whatever time I get up at. But either way, because today I got up at about 3 or 4 or 5 in the. No, it was like 4:30 this afternoon, and then I streamed for about 2 hours to finish up Mass Effect 2. So, but as it is, Nord, anything you got going on your YouTube?
No, nothing at the moment. I'm sort of trying to figure out what to do next.
Well, good luck with that, because at times when thinking about things to talk about for Breaking Rocks, I'm with Lewis Black. I would write something down, and we're talking about it. Then the next day, 50 other things have happened. Who can keep track of this shit?
Well, I have to try to keep my focus more on the funny side of things.
Yeah.
Because if I don't stay on the funny side of things, then there's plenty of darkness, and I don't like darkness.
Well, as we were doing earlier, like I said, with us reacting to In God We Trust, we were focusing on the light coming out of the darkness effectively here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or trying to turn the darkness into light. Which is easier said than done lately, but it is what it is. But with that in mind, thank you, Red Hood, for being here. Thank you, Joshy, Nord, for being here. The thought dawns on me to maybe try to move things around to compensate for Joshy's work schedule, but we can talk about that on our own. But with that in mind, I will see you guys tomorrow on Drew Deck Games on Twitch to start Mass Effect 3. Until then, have a great night, Red Hood. Thank you for being here. And good night, Josh. Good night, Nord. And good night, everyone who will watch this later. Please hit the like button. It helps the channel a lot. Share it out. That helps a lot too. But what helps more is watch it. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. Good night, everybody. And may God have mercy on all of us. Good night.